Hi, I'm Barbara Niven with Unleash Your Star Power, and this is Abby Kohut. She's an author. She's been a corporate recruiter for 15 years, and she just wrote an amazing book that has all sorts of job search secrets in. This is going to change people's lives.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Definitely.
So how did you write this and why?
I wrote this because as a corporate recruiter, you're sort of pinky sworn, and you're not allowed to tell the job seekers that you're interviewing why they're not getting hired. And I don't know if you've ever had a secret, like from 3rd grade, that someone said to you, you're never allowed to tell anybody.
Oh, yes, and you die.
And you're dying. And I've been dying for so long, so I had to write these secrets and put them in a book. And also, as a recruiter, I always just want to jump across the table and talk to the candidates and give them a big hug and say, next time I ask you what your greatest weakness is, say it this way or do it this way. And just give them that one little thing that would make them actually find a job.
Because usually it's not that big a difference, is it? Because the people who get hired versus the ones who don't.
Yeah. Like, for example, just the other day, somebody picked up the phone in the middle of an interview.
Wait, when you're sitting there interviewing them for a job, their phone rings.
Yes, their phone rings, and they pick up the phone, and they hung up the phone, and they said, I picked it up because I didn't know who it was. And so it's just
not good in
yeah, and that was just the one little thing that caused me not to be able to hire him because it felt like he didn't respect my time.
Why would he do that?
I don't know exactly, but I found out later actually that his father was in the hospital, had just had open heart surgery. And if he had just said to me beforehand, my father had open heart surgery too, so I know how he felt. But if he had just said that before the interview, my phone might ring. I would have said, "Great, that's fine. Don't worry."
Yeah.
And I'm so
Plus
sorry.
You'd be on his side.
Yeah, of
already.
course. I would have felt so bad because I know what it's like to have your father have open heart surgery. So it was just that one little thing that caused me to not be able to move him forward to the next step, and it's stuff like that.
In Hollywood, as an actress, I mean, our job, all we do are auditions, and interviews.
Right.
And we always want to know, like, why did that person get the job and why didn't I get it?
It's the same thing,
great,
right?
But, yeah.
It really is. Auditions are just similar to interviews. So audition, you're standing on stage and you're performing and you're reading lines. And it's just like an interview. You're performing, you're on stage and during an interview. It's very similar. And it's usually one little thing.
What is your #1 secret in here? You have 101, so what's your number one?
I don't know that I have a #1, but I do have a lot of things that can teach you how to stand and be different than everybody else, how to be outside the box. And one idea that I gave my friend Barbara, actually, same name, is to fax her resume. Because what happens is, these days...
You mean fax?
Like really
the old-fashioned fax.
Like retro technology fax. Because as a recruiter for the past year and a half, I've received 0 faxes to the ads that I've put up. And what happens when the fax rings is everybody runs the fax machine because they think it's the lunch menu.
Oh my God.
I swear.
That's true.
Because what else do they think it is? It's certainly not a resume.
That's brilliant.
So you run over there and you get this resume and you think, wow, what is this that this person's sending? And it's their resume. And my friend Barbara actually got a job this way.
From faxing
From faxing.
Because she was different. She stood out.
It's different. No one else is doing it. That's what you have to do. You have to do things that stand out.
So I'm sure there's a lot more in here.
There's little secrets in there, and if you could just get one of the little secrets and change one little thing that you're doing, then it can be you that gets the next job.
And that's what we want. This is a tough economy. You got to stand out. So check out Abby Kohut. You're a speaker as well as an author.
I'm a speaker and as well as an author, and I'm at absolutelyabby.com, and I'd love to come to your group and help your job seekers get a job.
Absolutely Abby. She rocks. Thanks, Abby. Go get hired.